Hello, my lovelies. Hope everyone is well and you've all had a wonderful Christmas as well. So, my loves, today I just really felt like doing a reading for 2022. I just wanted to see what comes through around, what we can expect from Sacred Connections, especially because I think it was the last video reading I done. Maybe it was an Insta page, but I feel like it was a video reading. Where I had said that I do feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of people coming into union in 2022. So I thought it would be helpful just to delve into that a bit more, just to see what is actually happening or what messages Spirit has to share around what we can expect from Sacred Connections. Before I go on to that, my lovely, so for those of you who've seen my Instagram post, I think it was yesterday or day before, I am back now, opened up bookings, doing readings, a few changes on my website as well in terms of what I'm offering. But just to give you guys an update, so the You, Them and Us mini readings, so these are the Insta ones that I'll be posting. I'm starting some of them today in the next hour or so they'll start going out today, hoping to complete all of them, by the weekend. They are now out of stock though. The Instagram reading offer, they are now half gone. So there's 7 left in stock, and they're also starting to go out today. So I'm completing them in order of booking. Again, looking to finish them over the next couple of days. The video reading which I offer, so this is kind of the new one, is the love reading. So this could be soulmate, twin flame or general. I decided I'm just going to offer the one. I had different ones and I did notice that a lot of people would get quite confused with the different readings that I offer. So I decided that I'm just going to offer one video reading. Focuses purely on the connection. So this is the head and heart space, obviously potential union energy, next steps, etc., as well as guidance for you. So there's just one video reading now that offers that, and it can apply to any form of connection. You just need to let me know in the booking notes which one. So I've got 3 of them left in stock now. Video readings I'm starting tomorrow, just so you guys are aware, so they'll start going out. And the Empower Self-Love and Reiki Healing 4-week video reading package. So the January one is now starting next week. I've only got 3 of them left in stock now. I will be taking them out of stock by Monday. By Monday, because then I need to close down sort of the January package for that, and then I'll restock again towards the end of Jan for February. If you have any questions about that one, you can send me an email and I'll explain to you how it all works. Right, my love. So, just a reminder, the mini readings are going to start going out today, over the next few days, obviously with the aim to complete them, and the video ones I'm starting tomorrow. Okay, so what can we expect? Okay, there is going to be more balance between you and your person. Oh, too many cards. In the connection between the both of you. I do feel like there's been quite a chaotic year so far in terms of the energy not being aligned, and I feel like this is happening because the both of you have gone through, my guides are saying immense healing. I feel like there's a lot of changes that the both of you have been focused on. I do feel like your counterpart has been very focused on the material world, and I feel like for you there has been a lot of releasing and healing going on. But as a result, what's actually happening and unfolding in 2022 is there's a lot more balance coming in between the both of you. My loves, the next card that came out was the Union card. I actually haven't had the Union card come out of sort of my deck for I think a good few weeks now, and I don't think I've ever had it come out in a collective reading for a long time, for months. But this is just clarifying everything that I've been picking up even in the last reading. So there's this balance that is kind of, things are coming back into balance between you and your person and your connection. The energy between the both of you is aligning. I do feel like this is almost, on the back of you and your person going through quite a lot of changes. But all of this is happening, my lovely. All of this balance that's coming back in is all connected to there being union between the both of you. So there is some form of commitment that will be coming towards you from this. Let me see what else is coming through, Spirit, around what they can expect in 2022. sacred connections, what they can expect 2022. Okay, my lovely. So it does feel like there is still going to be some caution is what I'm getting. Some caution around taking next steps. I feel like there is going to be some kind of, okay, my guides are saying exclusive. So there's going to be some form of exclusive offer that's going to be coming in. I feel like this exclusive, kind of the energy I'm getting from it is that your person's actually going to be revealing how they feel. I feel for some of you, this might have been something that has been really difficult. I don't know, because I'm kind of getting this sort of message coming through as well. If some of you have tried to kind of drag that out of your person in the past, where you've tried to kind of maybe navigate the conversation in a way where you're trying to get them to open up and reveal how they feel towards you. And I feel like this kind of exclusive message I'm getting is actually connected to that you're actually going to be receiving that clarity. So I do feel like that energy has already started happening. I feel like there's already shifts taking place in the energy of your counterpart, where they are now trying to kind of head towards taking some kind of action towards you and opening up around how they feel. So, you know, one of the things that seems to be kind of unfolding in 2022 is there is going to be some form of clear communication, your person actually being open and clear with you around how they feel. But I do feel like there's also going to be some caution. I feel like there's going to be some kind of guardedness around taking next steps, and that will be based on just not wanting to be hurt. You know, that's what I feel like. This is about not wanting to make a mistake, not wanting to be hurt. I feel for some of you, it will be connected to you actually wondering if you can trust your person's actions and steps between the both of you. But I feel like saying to you guys, trust your intuition. The more you have been working on bringing balance into your energy, the more you have actually, whether you've been doing it consciously or unconsciously, the more you've been connecting with your own intuition as well. So allow yourself to trust your intuition. Sometimes what can happen is we might become quite cautious about opening our heart up, but that's coming from, you know, our ego. But actually, if you connect with your intuition, and I know sometimes that can be quite difficult, but when you connect with your intuition, it will be able to kind of help you to know whether this is something you can trust or not. Intuition never lies, my lovelies. Never, ever, ever. Right, my lovely. There's some form of miracle that is taking place between the both of you in this connection. I feel like you and your person, especially you, are going to start seeing life very differently. You're going to start almost seeing it in a very kind of prosperous, happy way. I feel like it's been very difficult for you to be able to see this connection in a lovely, beautiful way. And one of the reasons is because of the difficulties that you've experienced. But there is this shift, this turnaround that's taking place. And part of that miracle, my lovely, is you actually looking at the connection very differently as well. This balance again that you guys have been working on to bring in that sort of peace and that calm and that grounding within yourself is actually what is helping you to be able to kind of see the connection very differently as well, in a way where you're not looking at it where you're feeling so stressed about it. You're actually starting to recognizing it for the beauty that it is. This connection, we recognize how beautiful the feeling is and how the love is, but what gets very difficult in us being able to really kind of consistently work with that energy and only seeing it for that is all the other kind of shit show stuff that happens, you know, all the tower moments we have, the triggers, the sort of separation, all the different things that tend to take place in this connection really kind of takes us away from being able to stay in that moment where we're consistently seeing this connection for what it actually is, this very beautiful soul connection that we share with someone that actually brings us blessings in so many ways. Not just, you know, blessings is not just to do with union, it's about the blessings that we've been able to receives for ourselves and our own growth in it. And that's what I feel you're going to be kind of seeing. There's a lot of reflection that's taking place at the moment. I don't feel like this is future energy. I feel like this is now, and I feel like this is your person. I feel like they're waiting for the right time. As I said, I do feel like the energy has already started shifting and they have been thinking about sort of taking some steps towards you, but I feel like they're kind of sitting there wondering whether this is the right time to do this, you know, whether they should take that step now, whether they should wait a bit. I do feel like some of you are going to start seeing this kind of next steps taking place. I want to say kind of the early part of next year. You know, remember that for some of you, this might kind of vary a bit. You might see some action early part of next year. You might see it a bit later on down the line. But I do feel like for some of you, you're going to be seeing, you know, these shifts and these changes, and your person taking steps the early part of next year. When I say early part, the kind of months that I'm being given is between January and April. January and April, those 2 months alone, feel very strong to me. I don't know why they feel so strong, but when I'm sort of feeling the energy of each month, January and April just feel so flipping strong when it comes to the shifts and the connection. And I do feel like these shifts are a positive one as well. Right, my loves, there is still a cycle that is being repeated, and I do feel like this is a message for you, my lovelies. And this cycle is you trusting in the unknown. There's a lot of you that I feel do struggle with you know, trusting, surrendering the unknown, and actually allowing this connection to unfold without you having this feeling of needing to know what the next steps are, needing to know how it's going to unfold, for example, timelines. And that is something that, you know, the guides are saying is a pattern that actually needs to come to an end. It's a cycle that's repeating, that is actually keeping you energetically stuck as well. So part of this balance that you need to bring back in yourself, that does also kind of help towards a connection as well, is you being able to move away from some of the cycles that you have been repeating. And I do feel like a lot of you are going to be focusing on ending those cycles, and I don't feel like you're going to be focusing on ending those cycles because you're going to be thinking, right, this is going to help bring movement in the connection. I feel like you're going to do it because you're just tired. I feel like a lot of you, if you're not there already, you're moving to this place where you're very, very tired of this, of the unknown, and you will find yourself naturally moving away from this cycle. I'll share a story with you. I experienced this myself, and then I noticed, you know, I've been doing this for I think just under 2 years now, I think it is. And then I started, you know, very observant with patterns and things like that, and I noticed it in a lot of people as well. And I know there's a lot of messages and guidance given around working on breaking cycles, coming out of unhealthy and toxic cycles, and I do think that guidance should always be provided, and I do think it should always be encouraged. However, I have also noticed that, and I experienced this myself, it didn't matter how many times someone said it to me. When I broke these cycles that were unhealthy, I done it because I found myself in a place where I was just exhausted. And I do feel like this is something that a lot of you will experience. If you're struggling to move away from certain cycles that you're repeating that you know aren't helpful and keeping you quite stuck, or lead you to a place where you're feeling triggered over and over again, you know, I do want you guys to trust that you're also moving towards a place where you're actually you're moving towards a place where you're naturally going to break those cycles yourself. I do not believe that anyone is on this journey to continuously be on a repeating cycle that's keeping them stuck. I honestly don't. I think each and every one of us who are on this journey, we go through it at different times. You know, some of us go through it together, some of us, you know, the timelines vary, but I do believe we are all going through certain cycles because it is actually helping us grow. It's teaching us quite a lot of things. It's making us very self-aware. It's letting us know what we need to heal. And I also believe that we all will find ourselves in a place, if you haven't already, where you're going to be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm actually exhausted from this. I'm stepping away from this cycle. And then that's when you actually start growing. You actually start working through this complete transformation, where you start to feel more empowered and stepping into a place where trusting the unknown will feel a lot more easier, and I feel a lot more comfortable for you guys as well. Right, my lovelies, Spirit is wanting you to bring a bit more balance into your life when it comes to your working environment, but also your family as well. I feel like you're trying to keep things moving. but you might be taking on too much. So they're saying to you that you're taking on way too many things. They want you to start putting things down. Don't sort of juggle too much, because you're actually going to burn yourself out. You're doing all of this because you're working towards building this financial security. You're working towards building, you know, this long-term stability, maybe with family as well. And Spirit is saying that that's good. Keep focused, you know, keep doing that, but don't take on so much that you actually burn yourself out and you're exhausted. Okay, Spirit. What other messages do we have for 2022? Yeah, I love this. My lovelies, you got the Magician and you got Awakening. This connection is definitely moving to a place where it's going to be creating some kind of movement between the both of you. At the moment, there is still some shifts taking place. I feel like your person who is opening up, has opened up to wanting to come in and make some kind of offer. I do really feel those shifts have already started. You know, I feel like they're going to be moving to a place where they are going to be coming in, offering some kind of sort of hand offer to you, and this awakening that they're going through is helping them to gain more clarity, I think, around their own feelings is what I'm getting, their feelings for you, but also sort of their steps that they want to take towards you. I am also hearing that you guys need to trust as well. You need to believe that this connection will unfold the way it needs to unfold when the time is right. If you're not believing in it, it's because there's something in you that you still need to work on. That could be, you know, you holding on to hurt from the past. That could be some trust issues that you have. That could be you struggling with patience or the unknown. But all of those things are letting you know what you need to work on. So if you are struggling with being able to kind of believe in, you know, this connection, or you even having a successful relationship with anyone, it doesn't have to be just this connection with anyone. It's because it's letting you know there is something in you that you need to work on. The Spirit is wanting you to actually focus on believing that you will actually have this turnaround, this miracle take place in love, where you will be in the words they're giving me is solid relationship. But there is this awakening that I feel is already taken place. I don't feel this is coming. I feel this has already taken place, where your person, yes, your connection might be at a pause at the moment, but this is a period where it has helped them to reflect quite a lot, and from that there is going to be movement coming in. And my lovely, this movement coming in is going to be a new romantic encounter, new romantic kind of they get giving me the words rebuilding, so some form of kind of rebuilding the foundations between the both of you. I do feel like there's some kind of message that's coming in from your person as well. I'm getting a specific message come through right now as well. For those or any of you who the last time you heard from your person was September just gone, even if it was just a one-off message, you're going to be getting a message from them soon. I really want to say in the next 3 to 4 weeks, there's a message coming in. This is a specific message that's coming in for someone. Right, my loves, let's see what else is coming through for 2022. Okay, there seems to be something new that you will be doing as well. There seems to be either some kind of new studying, new training, something that's going to help you learn. It's kind of like learn the skills that you need to be able to pursue a career that you actually desire. I feel there is, you know, that you might have been thinking about having a complete career change, whether it's working for another organization, but my guides are saying setting up on your own. So you might have been thinking about setting something up on your own, but I feel like there's something that's coming in next year where you're going to be returning to some kind of study, some kind of training that's going to help you towards that, help you to achieve sort of what it is you want to achieve from that. I actually feel like you're going to stumble across this training. I don't feel like you're going to go looking for it. I feel like you're going to see something maybe online. I'm showing, you know, when you're going through Instagram stories and you get sponsored posts come up, I feel like you're going to see some kind of advert or something that's going to be coming up. To do with what it is that you want to kind of pursue your career in, and you're going to be stepping into some form of learning. My guides are also saying, I don't know if this is for an older person, then what is old? I don't consider myself old. I'm in my 40s and I refuse to believe that's old. But I feel like this is actually for someone who, I don't know why, who is a bit older, who's saying to themselves, I'm too old for a career change, or I'm too old to go back to studies or something. And my guides are saying that actually you're not too old. You know, there's never no kind of time frame or age limit to when you can make a change in your life. So, you know, that might be something for someone who actually thinks or has been having that thought that maybe they are, you know, it's too late in life for them to make a change. Well, actually, no, it's not. And you're actually being encouraged to take a step towards it. Right, my lovely. I did say there's a message coming in, but I do feel like this is overall to do with 2020 as well. There's this heart-to-heart conversation that will be taking place between you and your person. I do actually feel like, I just feel like a lot of you are going to be seeing this between February, between January and April. April, May, June, July, August. August feels strong as well. September, October. October feels strong. And November. December's not so strong. I feel like a lot of you, sorry guys. So what happened is when I go through month by month, my energy will react to it. So I was going through each month to see what my energy was doing, and I really feel like this heart-to-heart conversation is taking place between kind of January and April, but there seems to be something as well, and I do feel like this is a deep conversation that is taking place. You know, I do feel like sort of September, October. October feels really strong. October and November feel really strong as well. So I feel like there's another shift happening in the connections. For those of you who are going to be having this heart-to-heart conversation with your person, I feel like it deepens even more around kind of October, November time. And I feel like there's going to be another deep conversation. And I feel like that is connected to where this is going, sort of what the next step is in this connection. And I do feel like this next step is going to be linked to you actually moving it to an even more stronger foundation. So if you kind of getting back into some form of relationship with them, you know, early part of next year, or even sort of by the summertime, I think by October, November time, you'll be talking about making it a bit more serious. That's the kind of sense I get from it. But this heart-to-heart conversation is actually going to open up this opportunity for you guys to be able to offer forgiveness. I feel like there is going to be an apology coming in towards you from your person, and I'm getting the word absent as well. So I feel like this apology is connected to them actually apologizing for being absent and not reaching out. But I feel like this conversation is going to be one that's very healing as well. I feel like there's going to be some kind of conversation in this heart-to-heart where the both of you are going to be sharing how much you've learned from the connection so far, how much you've actually grown from it. So the things that you've been through while you've not been together, there's been a lot of changes that have taken place, and I feel like the both of you will be kind of sharing each other's experiences, but it's going to be something that's, I feel, going to be a very healing conversation between the both of you. Spirit is saying that this false mask that they're wearing at the moment, where they are kind of it's like their feelings are hidden from you, that's something that's going to be falling off, and you're going to be moving into this space and energy where there's going to be, you know, a lot of bliss between the both of you, and you're going to be giving your relationship another chance. I'm so glad that came out as the last card. You're going to be giving your relationship another chance. My lovelies, it looks like in 2022, although I'm going to stress, I can feel this energy has already started shifting, but it looks like in 2022 there is going to be some movement. There's going to be heart-to-heart conversations taking place between, you know, counterparts. There's going to be this opportunity opening up where you're going to be stepping into moving this connection into this energy towards union. You know, there's a lot of balance coming in between the both of you. But I also feel like you guys need to continue to work on, even when you are reconnected with your person, you know, whoever these messages apply for, when you are reconnected to your person, you need to continue working on, you know, any cycles that you might already be in or repeating next year that are actually keeping you quite stuck. The reason for that is, my lovelies, it can be difficult for any connection to thrive in a healthy and successful way if you are continuously repeating patterns. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendship, it could be family. If you're continuously repeating patterns which you need to sort of pay attention to because you need to offer it some form of healing, then that's something that will continue to create some kind of instability and some blocks in your path as well. So that's something that is kind of like an ongoing effort and journey that you do need to do. Right, my lovely, so that is your reading for today. I'm going to have a think about what tomorrow's reading will be. That'll probably be an Insta post one. I really feel like doing some kind of empowering guidance readings for you guys as well on my page. Let me know if that will be helpful. Focus specifically on this. On sacred connections. So just a reminder of my readings as well. You, them and us mini readings are now out of stock. This is the typed ones. I can't remember what I said I've got left of the video sacred connection readings. I think I said I've got 3 left. I think I said I've got 7 left of the Instagram story readings. I'm starting them this evening. Video readings starting tomorrow. So I'm hoping, touch wood, for those that are booked already. So these are not any new bookings that come in. Those that are booked already, you will have them by the weekend latest. Right, my lovelies, I will connect with you all again soon. And if I don't, I do interact with a lot of people who've booked with me, etc. So in case I don't get a chance to connect with, you know, some of you before the New Year's, I really hope you guys have a wonderful New Year as well.